Hey guys, Board Bob here. Welcome back to Factorio 1.0. This is Space Exploration mod, and we're doing the Lazy Bastard achievement. So after the last episode, got everything situated, what have you. I went ahead in the off time and I kind of sorted everything out as to what was what, so we find a little more. It's going to get disorganized again. I know it's going to, but whatever. The other thing I did is I went through, excuse me, and I finished out the walls and stuff like that. But I also ran a set of train lines all the way around the base. The reason I did that is it's going to save me time if I have to go out here to repair something, because the biters are hitting some of these walls and they're starting to get through. And up here they're starting to wear these walls thin in a few places. See, they've kind of made this indent here, so periodically I can go around and I can make one trip and I can repair everything. Must have been a cliff or something there that didn't get replaced. Anyway, I can go around and I can repair stuff. You know, because like I say, we keep getting hit periodically. You know, they don't get very far in. This really is kind of slowing them down. But it does periodically need to be replaced and repaired. On the other hand, these are not solid walls, so I'm saving a considerable amount of walls by doing it this way. Because even though they can't get through, which is wasn't my intention. My intention was to kind of break them up and spread them up. Or spread them out so more lasers could shoot them. But this is fine too. It works for now, because the next thing we're going to work towards, as far as defense, is we're going to work towards artillery. Now, here's the thing: to get artillery, we need to have yellow science. So over here, I started kind of figuring out what we need for yellow science, and yellow science requires the low density structures, and these are the things that requires. It requires glass, copper, steel, plastic. We're making all of those, so those will all be inputs, and they're generally speaking even amounts of each. The only thing that's not is steel plate. It's half of the other ones. So we're going to figure out a way to bring those either in on split belts or on single belts. We'll see. I'm not looking for huge production numbers out of this right now. We just want to kind of plod along with our science. Blue chips require green circuits, red circuits, and sulfuric acid. And they require a ton of green circuits. So, you know, we're going to eventually have to up our green circuit game. But again, right now, I'm not going crazy about it. That's not what I'm worried about. I just want to get it started because I want to get to artillery. But we have some time. We're going to do some other things in the meantime. The other thing we're looking at is the flying robot frames, which we're going to want anyway, because we're going to want to start getting our robots up, to start getting our logistics network up, that sort of thing. Now, the only thing that this requires that we're not making, it requires steel plate, it requires batteries, it requires green circuits. But what we're not making that it requires is electric engine units. So electric engine units require basic engine units, electric motors, green circuits again, and lubricant. Now, we're already making everything that's here. But some of this stuff was not on the belt. The engines were not on the belt, and the batteries were not on the belt. I've changed that. They are now on the bus, or not the belt, the bus. So it's trying to catch up because I extended the bus out, and I'll show you what I mean. And that's the glass that's still trying to catch up on lasers. So here's the engines. So what I did is I added 2 more lines to my bus, and I kept in the same configuration. Now, I know there's things on this bus that it seems kind of crazy to have on there. The belts and the inserters. And I don't disagree with that. I should truncate them and not waste it. But here's the thing. I have never played the space exploration mod before. And without sitting down, without installing, what is it, NFI or whatever, and without going or going through all of the items that have to be made, I don't know what I don't need, if that makes any sense. I don't know what I need, but I also don't know what I don't need. So I'm just bringing it all up. Now, we ran out of room. We're up against the end of our land here. So I turned up. We're going to go up, and then if we have to, we'll turn again. But I think we're going to have enough room right in here to build our yellow science. We're going to go out here after that. We're going to get some of these other patches all set up. We're going to start, bringing in more resources and stuff, because we're going to need that. But, but for right now, we are going to set up yellow science. We're going to get it going, because that is going to give us our artillery. What's that on there? Okay, how did that get on there? That's weird. Let's see if we can pick that sucker up. There we go. I wonder if... I know what those are from. I bet I know what those are from. When I was swapping out for my yellow, or from my yellow belts to my red belts, my inventory got full and it sat some stuff on the ground, and I would not be surprised if the belt picked it up. So we'll have to go through and look and make sure nothing kind of filtered down into any of these other things. Now, the nice thing about it is, though, if it did, they will eventually work themselves down here and be on the bottoms of these inputs. They'll filter themselves out to some respect. So that's cool. But yeah, we used a lot of lasers, so it's trying to replace the lasers, which means glass. And we don't have a very large glass production right now. I think we've only got like 3 furnaces or 4 furnaces making glass, so we don't have a really big production. But that's okay, because we've used all the lasers we need. We're good to go on that. We don't have to worry about it right now. So I'm going to go over here, and we're just going to dump off these basic items that we've picked up along the way. Just get them out of our... just to get them out of our hair. There we go. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to get rid of these. And we're going to get rid of this stuff. And I think, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I guess we could put the inserters down for now, but we're going to be picking them back up anyway. Same thing with the pipes. And then chests can go there. We're going to want the machines, though. We're going to want the machines. We're going to want the red belts. We're going to want to go up and pick up some more red undergrounds and some more red splitters. We're going to go ahead and grab all of these yellow inserters. We're going to grab the red inserters and the blue inserters. What the heck, we might as well. Grab what telephone poles we have. So we'll pick up some more telephone poles on the way. We'll pick up some more undergrounds. and some more splitters. And that, I think, is that. So we're going to transfer this just to make it easy. We're going to take this with us. Just going to be the easiest way to remember it. We'll go over here where we're going to be setting up, and we'll just throw it down on the ground again. Just so we know what we got to pluck off of this thing. And I think what we're going to do is the same as what I did with the purple science. We're going to make it, excuse me, in pieces. So let's go up here, and then at the end we'll put everything together into the yellow. So this will be a section, this will be a section, this will be a section. So this one, glass, copper, steel, and okay, so glass, copper, oops, copper, steel, and plastic. This one is red and green, so we want a green, and we want a red. This is motors, electric motors, and a green. So that, and that. And then this sucker is that, and then a green, one of those. Did we put all of them in here? No, yeah, we put all of them in there, and one of those. All right, so there's what we need for each of these, and we are making all of this stuff for all of these. We just have to haul up the sulfuric acid, and we have to haul up the lubricant, and I'm pretty certain we are making lubricant down here. Yes, we are. We got plenty of it. All right, so I'm thinking to kind of make our pipes convenient, we probably want to keep those two down this end somewhere. So let's go for the easy one first, and we're going to need green circuits, we're going to need red circuits. Now we have green circuit and red circuit manufacturing over here that we've been doing, and I think that this is going to kind of cut into this. So what we're going to do, just to make this a little easier, is we are going to do this. We're going to copy that sucker. And that's the other thing that I don't think is on our bus right now. As a matter of fact, it is not. Let's do a close up here and look. No, it is not. We do not have plastic on our bus. Yeah. Okay. So, we need to run a plastic line. Fantastic. And again, I know, waste. You know what? Embrace the suck. So let's go down here. snag our plastic and bring it up onto our bus. Where can we do that at? Well, there's the plastic. We got stuff in the way there. What if we bring it over here and up through there? I believe we can bring it right straight up there. So, right through, well, maybe not there. Let's take a look down here further. So we're going to come up through here. Looks like where we're going to come. Embrace the spaghetti too, right? There we go. Might as well. All right, so there's that. Now, I suppose we can do this. Can split there. There we go. Now we got plastic. Is it fast enough to let us do it? No, it's not. Oh well. I was hoping we could get it back on the line, but that's okay. So now we got plastic coming up there. So now I think we got everything we need on the bus. Isn't that pretty? Let's get ahead of it. Just because I want to get rid of this. There we go. Alright. So now we should have everything we need on the bus. So for blue circuits, we need three things. We need green circuits, red circuits, and that. But we need to be making some red and green circuits because there's just no way. You know, once we can't flip it over, take two of them at a time and flip it. We have to take the one. So let's do this. Let's delete that. Let us grab our green circuit production. Yeah, they're doing good. And the closer they get, the more lasers can engage, so not super worried about it. I just got to keep an eye on it because you just never know. Now, I think just to make things a little more out of the way so that we're not fighting this part of it too. We're going to do this, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. here out of our way. Alright. And because we don't want to be left holding the bag with a whole bunch of purple science right now, what we're going to do is this. Damn it. Drive straight. Rather than pick it up and put it down and pick it up and put it down, we'll let the belts do the work for us. There we go. So now it's up out of our way. At least more than it was. So, green circuits. Flip it over. We want to keep in mind that we want to leave another one line here just in case we're adding something else to the bus. So we want to leave ourselves some room for that. Now, green circuits just take stone and pretty sure it's just stone and copper wire, isn't it? Or no, stone, copper wire. Yeah, just stone and copper wire. Alright. So it kind of doesn't matter how far back we go. Alright, because we're not going to interfere with this anymore. There's everything that's on that belt is on that belt. So let's not try to line up with our splitters at least. And we will change this output to go where we need it to go in a minute. Alright, so there's our green. Let's grab our red. Kind of the same thing. Want to make sure what we got coming in for red. Red is going to require the greens. It's going to require the plastic, which is up there now, and it's going to require copper cable. Interesting little thing that I completely spaced on, if you will, that I was just watching one of Joe Mama's videos. If you have copper plates, one copper plate makes 2 copper coils. So for every space that one copper plate takes up, you have to take up 2 spaces on the belt for copper coils. So you're better off, generally speaking, shipping copper plate down the belt and then manufacturing copper coils right at the location that you want it to be at, because it's more conservation of the belt. You get more load on it. I didn't do that. Mainly because I forgot about it completely. But you know what? That's life. We're gonna live with it. We're gonna deal with it, and we're probably going to hell for it. But oh well. There's a lot of things I'm going to hell for. All right, so there's our reds. All right, and then those reds is what will give us our blues. Right, cowgirls? Righty, so now this is stone and this is stone is what we need. So we got to bring stone up in 2 places. Let's go get some undergrounds. We're going to need a bunch of undergrounds. We only have 9 left, and why we have an odd number again, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm confused. I don't know why we keep getting an odd number. Doesn't make any sense. They've killed 5. Where are they killing it? Oh, these guys are getting in a little bit. Up. There we go. Alright. We want undergrounds. And we want... Oh, we're out of splitters because we're out of green circuits for the splitters because we got to put them in by hand right now. But that's okay because I was thinking ahead, not in that particular instance, but just in general. There we go. Now we have green circuits that we can go down here and we put in here, and that will make us splitters. And we'll come back and get them when we need them. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Alright. Let's see if we can drop this wood off in here. Yes, we can. We need to go fishing again. Well, let's put something in here. Unused space. Not a pretty thing. Alright. So, we need bricks. Bricks. And we need bricks. We can't bring bricks here. But we can bring bricks here. So we'll just bring bricks that bring bricks. We'll bring the bricks there, and we'll bring them from here. All right, so one back, over, splitter, bricks. One back, over, splitter, now we have bricks. Ba-bum! And I probably shouldn't do it that way. I should probably wait until we're all, so it's not filled up on the line, right? Because then I don't fuck up like I just did. Have a whole bunch of them in my hand because I'm stupid, right? Alright, there we go. So there's the bricks. So let's look and see how I got this one down here set up again. Alright, so that's the 2 copper wires. And that's all I need for the green, right? because that's the bricks. And that's all that's on that line is bricks. The other two lines are just two copper lines. Alright, so we need copper here and copper here. And that's copper wire, not copper plate. We could have probably moved this over one more and saved ourselves this dog-legging thing that we're about to commence to do. But life is what it is. And you know, that's the way it goes. Yeah, get used to that sound, guys. That's part of the reason I want to get this yellow going onto... Actually, that would be 4 right there because that's that. We're going to respect our space. That's kind of the part of the reason I want to get this going is with artillery, I can push these guys back and keep them pushed back. Me going out there and shooting up a bunch of biter bases and then having to go back and shoot up a bunch of biter bases again just doesn't make sense. Alright. Not when I can shoot them up one time and, you know, or not shoot them up one time, but have artillery go around and just shoot them up automatically. Because we can set up an artillery train, which is what we're going to do, with a whole bunch of train stops. And have it just go from train stop to train stop. And then we can set up automated production for our shells. And we just let them go out there and drive around and shoot stuff. All by itself. All autonomous and stuff. Alright, so that should be everything we need. And then it's going to come out on this belt. And it's going to come out on this belt, right? On those two belts. And then those two belts are going to come together and come over there. And then next is our red. And our green's going to come out and come in up the top. Okay, so we're going to get plastic on that one and wire, copper wire on that one. So copper wire comes in on this one. And because of the fact that this copper wire line is carrying the entire plant, I am at some point going to have to go and expand my copper wire production. I know this is the stupid way to do it, and I shouldn't be doing it this way, but unfortunately that is how I'm doing it, because that's kind of how I started it. So I'm sort of stuck. Alright, so we want green and we want plastic on this other line. So the question is, do we, and then that's going to give us our reds. Do we bring the plastic up here Or do we bring the greens down here? And I think we're going to just do this. I think we're going to bring the greens down here and the plastic up there. Because then that goes right here. Bada bing, bada boom. That goes in there. Greens come out and go in there. Reds come out there and there. Alright? This will be our red circuits. And then that is going to give us our blue circuits. Yay! Which is what all this was about, just to make blue circuits. Right? Now, the thing is, we also need green circuits to make this. So, and we need sulfuric acid to come in too. What I'm thinking is that since we got to come in with green and we've got to come in with red, we can pick off of here, we can pick off of here, and we can just put it right here and bring a tank up. Now, the thing is, we need a shit ton more green than we do red. Which leads to the question, we're going to bottleneck on the green. Do we want to make a second green manufacturing? Oh, excuse me. Man, that came out of nowhere. Do we want to make a second green manufacturing just for the blues? And put it like here. And then have that one feed up here for just the blues? And I'm thinking we might. If we put a second one here, right? And we have this one, just give to the blues, because we're going to need so many greens in comparison to our reds that it's just redonkulous. But then that means having to bring up more stone and having to bring up more blah blah blah, and yeah, you guys know the deal. You know the drill. This is what we're gonna have to do. Here to here, here to here. Back up one. Split that. Bring that up. Here, here. Oh. Back up one. Splitter. Belt. Yay. Okay. And then copper. Right? Right. So now there, right? And then that is our green for our blue circuits, right? And if we bring this over and run these parallel, what I think we can do, is we might be able to fit. So we want belt inserter, inserter, belt, belt, inserter. Right? Because then we can do this. These blue. Okay. Oh, we don't have any pipes with this. Krafsky. Because we need room to reach over that pipe. To feed it. We need room to reach over that pipe because the pipe's going to come down here. Alright, not a problem. Now we got it ready. Now we can just do that. Let's go get our pipe. And since we're grabbing our pipe, we might as well pull our pipe up there. Alright, why I didn't grab pipe, I don't know, but we're going to grab pipe, so. There we go. That should be enough of that. That should be enough of that. And blue circuits are sulfuric acid. Alright, so we need to bring up sulfuric acid right there. Embrace the spaghetti, guys. Embrace the spaghetti. Alright, so right about there. Right about whatever that is. That's our greens. So right about the first set of greens is where we want to come up with sulfuric acid. Alright. So let us, what we'll do I think is we'll run our pipes down and hook up down there. We'll let this up here kind of dictate where we have our room. Alright, it's this one. So, we need to leave room for the long-handeds. Right? So we don't want it on that line. We want it... That'll work. Because that'll bring them back out. Right? And we'll be able to... No. Alright. A long-handed inserter will go to here. So we can do that. Right? And then we can run a pipe here. those two belts. Right there. And then that brings these two out. There we go. So now we just need to bring our acid in. And where can we bring our acid? Right down through there, I think. Might as well take advantage of this as far as we can stretch it. Oh, and would you look at there? We already have sulfuric acid right there because of our supply over for our uranium process, or for our uranium harvesting, to go up and visit that. So that right there ought to, we just have to power this stuff. And I know I just sent a whole lot of people into fits, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's a mess. I just don't care at this point with regards to that. Right? There's that, there's that, there's that. That comes over there. Thought we were out of telephone poles there for a second. Right? And then let's hook it up, right? Can we reach? No, we can't quite reach. Okay. We can reach now, though. Alright, there's our first green. And those green go into the red. Out comes our first reds. And here come our first blues. Yeah, like, what are blues, man? I don't know what blues are, but blue to me is not a good drug color. I recommend reds instead. Anybody know what that is? That's an oldie but a goodie. Some of you guys might recognize it. Some of you guys might not. Looks like they're all manufacturing blue circuits. We're not going to get a lot, but that's okay because this makes 5 each. So it's a big investment, but it is kind of worth the investment. And we'll let that one go. Okay, what are we going to do next? next I think we're going to make our low density structures. Simple to make. We're going to need 2 lines come in, and I think we're just going to do, to be honest with you, I think we're just going to do 2 split lines. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. We'll just do two lines. So you die now. Pop goes the biter. So if we're going to do 2 split lines, right? Oh, careful, we don't want to be building up there. All right, this is going to be like the easiest one to do, and we can actually, if we need to expand this, we can expand it, but it will fit right here, and we can just boom 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 right on up if we needed to, because we're going to do a split line there and a split line there. Looks like we're out of long-handed inserters. Minor stuff. We'll just go get some more long-handed inserters in a minute. Alright, we need to change this to, where are these puppies? That's weapons. There they are. Alright, we need to change this to glass, copper, steel plate, and plastic bars. Alright, so let us do glass first. So back one and skip, back one and skip. There's our glass. Now, why did I not line that up directly with that? Because I got this other input here that I've got to go into as well. That's why. All right. So, helps to change all of them, doesn't it? Alright, so that's that and that. Now we need copper and steel. Now, steel is right here, and copper is right here. So, if we come up, oops, start from the right direction. Krapski. Well, okay. Gonna move over one. Why? Because we have a splitter in our way. Luckily, these are red belts. They reach farther. All right, so now we need steel. Fudgicles. Well, that's okay too. Because if we put our splitter here, there. And we put that there. And we go here and here. And we put that there and that there. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? Right. How's that? Is that everything we need? With the exception of long-handed inserters and telephone poles. Alright, we're out of telephone poles, we're out of red inserters. Let's go get them. And that is not really 2/3, but that is technically 2/3 of the stuff we need for yellow, but it is not 2/3 of what we need to build. Alright. Telephone poles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red-handed inserters. 1, 2, 3. And we're probably going to want some belts. And we're definitely going to want some undergrounds. And we're definitely going to want some splitters. Alright. How are we doing on... We want some factories too, apparently. Where do we place our factories? They're in one of these things. I know they are. Alright, seriously? You can't tell me we're completely out of blue factories. Well, if we are okay. Because we're making blue factories. We're not making a lot. As a matter of fact, we're not making any right now again because we need motors again. We just hooked it on to the end of our factory that was already making stuff. We got to rearrange it. Factories are one of those things that we're not using them on that much of a regular basis right now. I definitely got to up my copper cable production, but we'll deal with it. That should autofill. Alright, so let's drive people bug nuts again. I know how much that's going to irritate people. That's what's funny about it, is I know how much it's going to irritate people. Now let me see something on this yellow stuff. 3, 1, and 3. So the question becomes, do we want to add some more? We'll keep an eye on it. If we have to add some more, we'll add some more. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll leave room that if we have to add another one, we can. Because these look like they go pretty slow. 20-second crafting time. Yeah, those are pretty slow. We're going to add one. Screw it. We're going to add it now. Oh. this would help. We don't need those to be long-handed inserters now. They can be regular inserters. Oh. Really? Can't get through. All right. Leave me alone and stop blinking. There we go. So there's the blue circuits. There is our structural components. Next we need to make our flying frames. And those are the biggest pain in the butt ones to make. We can pick that up now too. Because we're going to make engines for them. Yuck. And we're gonna need more green circuits. How many green circuits does this sucker take? 1. How many does this take? 4. Do we? I think we're going to. I think we're just going to take them off of the line. I think so. All right. So that being the case, we need one of each, right? Engine, motor, green circuit. All right. You up there. Engine, motor, and green circuit. We need to bring up. All right. So there's the engines. Wait a minute. Engine, motor, green circuit. Oh, electric motor, right? Yeah, that's electric motor. All right. So, and I'm just kind of trying to keep an eye. When they get about halfway is when I'll go back and I'll repair. So there are our engines. Where are our motors? Our motors are down here all the way at the bottom. And our green circuits are there. So if we bring that there, there's our green circuits. Now we got to bring our motors up. All right. We played this game before. If we split this and we prioritize to the motors or to the electrics, no more electrics will go down the line. We don't want to do that. We want this. so that this feeds both into there, and then this right priority electric motors. Now we just got the electric motors, and since we need equal numbers of all of this stuff, this okay. I'm stupid. I'll admit it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I will admit I'm stupid. Right? And then now we can do this the easy way, and we just move this damn one over part way up, or we can do it this way, which is kind of stupid, but I'm not saying I'm not stupid, because I'm stupid. We can redo it. And we can still fuck it up. And then we're going to right priority those. So what this has done is it's only going to give us half a belt of these, which is okay, because we're doing half a belt of these as well. So that gives us both our all three of our half belts for this, which is all equal anyway. Okay, and we've already got it. We just got to change it to engines, right? We got to bring our oil, our lube up. Lube is important. Giggity. Right? And then we bring those up there. We're still going to end up dog-legging them. Which, oh, fucking fell. Right? That is life. Okay. How long do these take? 10 seconds. About half as long as those. So we're still, oh. There we go. So we're still okay there. We'll put it there anyway, just in case. And then we'll hack people off again. Now, could I make substations and power this all at once? Yes, I could. Am I going to do that? No, I'm not. Okay. I fudged up. Not badly. I just simply failed to plan slightly. There we go. Alright. Okay, so now we need to bring up lube. So where do we want to bring that through? Where do we want to try and squeeze it through? We go here, here, and up. I think that's what we're going to do. Gonna come right up here. Let's get out here and hook this up. Where is it? It's right there. So, do we have a line coming up yet? No, we don't have a line coming up yet. A line going over to it, though, that we can tap. How far we gotta go? Yeah. One there. One there. One there. Now, we go up here, we should have electric motors, or electric engines. Yes, we do. A couple. Why are you not making any? Oh! Well, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, no, not quite. And we need to make sure that that's feeding, okay, because we fed that up and around the other side, okay. Alright, there we go. So now they're making 2. Alright, good. Beautimus. Beautimus. Now we have engines. What's the next half we need? Next we needeth batteries, steel plates, electric engines, and electronic circuits, and we need 4 of each. So if we run 2 double lines, it's the same stuff, we just do 2 double lines, right? Right. Okay, so greens, batteries, and steel plates. So green, where's batteries? I know batteries are on this line somewhere because I put them on here. There they are. Oh, well, hell, even better. So, we're going to do this. There's our greens. One back. There's our batteries. Now we just need iron plates because we have our motors there. So, great googity moogity. It has been an hour and 20. Sorry about that, guys. Great googity moogity. Alright. We're not going to do that yet. How are we going to bring those down to this? Alright. We're going to wait on that part. But, once again, we already have our blueprint. Because it's basically the same blueprint over and over and over. It's 2 belts. It's a 2-belt blueprint. There we go. Oops. Well, yeah, no. That's fine. Because we don't need long-handed inserters. Because there is no fluid in this. This is just that. Which is that. So then oops. Helps to make it go the right direction. Dummy. Alright, there we go. And now we need this. Damn it. Right? Well, we could do this. I guess. We could do it that way. Waste all the iron that we already put on there. That's okay. I don't mind. I'll use the iron. Better yet. Even better. We're gonna make it more better. There we go. We make it more better. A guarantee. Sweet doggy. Make it more better. Just call me Justin. Alright, so there it is. Because it's 1, 2, 3, and 3 pieces. We're gonna go to 1 hour and a half on this one. We're gonna finish this sucker. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna finish it. Alright. Because we're damn near done now. So we need 1 of each. Correct. No, we need 3 low densities, 3 process, or 3 blues, 3 low densities, and a 1 of those. The question is, how do you split that up? And the answer is this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're gonna bring him over here because I don't have any landfill right now. What have you? Blah blah blah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw it. It may not be enough. It may be too many. I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. Call me crazy. Right? And then we're gonna go here, 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 and here. That gives us 1 belt there, 1 belt there. Then we're gonna have 1 belt here, and 1 belt here. Gazinta, 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 gazinta. Save that one. Gazada, 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 gazada. Right? Right. Oops. There's that. That. There's that. It's so pretty. Oh, that's why. I was trying to figure out why the spacing was weird. Because the spacing was weird. So we want here, 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 here. looky there. Now we have yellow freaking science. Now all we have to do is not be completely stupid. And yes, that's a crap ton of belt with just yellow science on it. I don't care. And we're gonna fix this too. I'm gonna make it even more crap ton of yellow science. There. All right, and we can expand this out if we need to. We are going to let this run and let it build up some yellow science. And then once it has built up some yellow science, we are going to go for military 4, because military 4 will then give us artillery, which is down here. Only thing we have left is military 4. Artillery is going to give us artillery wagons, it's going to give us artillery turrets, and it's going to give us artillery shells. None of which, other than the targeting remote, which we don't need a targeting remote right now, we just want to kill biters. So explosives and cannon shells we're already making. Now radar is going to be a pain in the butt to make a bunch of radar. It's not expensive, but it's green circuits. So yeah. But for right now, we're making yellow science. That's what I wanted. Alright guys, I know it's been a long video, but we got the entire yellow science knocked out. I will talk at you later. You guys take care. Bye.